If you can say, the new patriotic party, we all know, said they are preparing themselves to face the ultimate thing. The ultimate thing America wants them the 2028 elections. Now, even before the 2028 elections, the party needs key people to push the agenda. Which key people am I talking about? National chairman, general secretary, regional chairman, and also national youth organizer, together with other key positions. Now, we can say Dennis Abuaji Miracles, who happen to hold a position in the new patriotic party, or the same year, Babe Tuja say, Yanshini ya na Ghana for a better sorry, na ya no send a finance deputy finance minister John Kuma, and now say you be poison, to see be a poison, or that's all. Your own bonity. So the question is, what is really happening? Now, pay Eddie Simbia Tuja, okay, from more parties say, or person on your radio, no so buy ya or guarantee interview, no, need some back on preposition. On preposition, let's say for a video I will show you. At the latter part of the video, you will hear him saying, on person that she be a tinikum, never bonnet to open free or your name back. On person and baby will be able to tell which means NPP no position no see an adane bloody main can some answer and yanko tie video in some of the to your buy but send the sort of for so amount.
Rest assured that you have me miracles, my 100% commitment without any reservation. But me as a person there will be in anything for. I am also not interested in going to contest for any position. Me interested many idea me denya me dream ho. Enti say dia no nti e na wo be sorry anopa na adwuma me to me wati wa me ya eba ho kakra no pe me no ka say media house da waga na be 2000. Ai ni nyina ye party fo me ya trata so akasa boa party no. Ah wo so betumi afre ba ho ana ba ko betumi afre na betumi akotla be bia ko kasa no. Enu nti and I will do any decimal so I can't somewhere any atom so the amstel. Main position be a some we 100 on a more can be the twist to my boat to make free. But no crabby in him. It's before I bet to us no Wadaroma. I mean put it on record our platform is say. Be a infinity miracles. May position be no my color before a time. I never lobbied to be. But
national youth organizer be fatal.
Me Jumabwa, Ubia, you be national youth organizer, me Jumabwa. Ubia, you be national youth organizer, me Jumabwa. Ubia, you be national organizer, me Jumabwa. Ubia party no party for the 12 you say, only the party to be. You can be rest assured say you have me miracles, my 100% commitment. Without any reservation. But me as a person there will be in anything for. I am not interested. Maybe the answer me the good news is say because I'm not interested in
say final and I say that press conference later. I think a little before 12 a.m. or a little over 12 a.m. The National Democratic Congress had held a press conference where the communications officer of the NDC had called on the NDC followers to go to the coalition centers and go and storm there.
Now,
yes. In fact, our press conference here in the Crown, we didn't have a scheduled press conference at that time. But when he did that press conference, we had a response. We had a responsibility to first of all ensure that young Kwafo do not go and clash. And for instance, if you ask me, I'll tell you that's one of the things I regret. Because if I knew, say the NDC were going to cause rampage, say in 2024, baby a democracy akwa could do. We had Domuye Wonsawum, Domuye Ablekuma North, Domuye was so many other places across the country. If we knew, say this is what they were going to do, and that they were not going to allow the process to flow, Anka would not have stopped our people. And I regret it. And
that would have meant bloodshed.
Now Obi, if that is what your opponent has chosen to do, Ujam opponent,
you had the responsibility, or you were in power.
Exactly. Enunti, enumero, obekaya. I made that very and after the time I was delivering that press brief. We had no indication say we were losing the elections. because our dashboard clearly showed say in fact that time we were even in the lead. We were in the lead. Don't forget, so when you are doing the coalition, it depends on baby 275 constituencies. Until depending baby awajije free. So I just say it depending. Ubetumi ajije almost ebia 60% na wulidi. But ebia 40% na kano. From open and strong. So as a matter of fact, and I put it on record, at the time I hear our press conference, we were leading the elections. We were. And we thought say but if you lead the elections there, why should we? I didn't think yen suma yen crofo na omunko yen din crofo we chi yen say ade no. Because ade no cry ye lead. In any case ye leading po. Yen jin this democracy na ye na no man na ye pre no. Ye pre say ye be say no. Enti your responsibility say ye be maintain calm. Na make sure say we protect the peace. And until now be here we to say since a woman not don pray, the videos are there. The whole coalition center was invaded by NDC. You've seen the video. And there was no response. Because at that time, it was purely NDC people who had been called to go to the coalition center by their party. And like you rightly said, some years our press conference, and I say, NPP for you now, I'm sorry. Now, most of them call coalition center. I'm not sure, say by now, I handing over. I am not sure, say by now, I handing over. In fact, there's one very respectable journalist because your friend is saying if you later I think I made a comment be and not sending me message but we are okay and you are protecting the sanctity of the state, you know, but it was becoming too much. So what's how better and say as a man can say and this is for Buera coalition center. Do you know what they did in some of the constituencies? Tama ballot papers in a few polling station Eba coalition centers no mo de macho men ni motorbikes akoshia electoral commission for na ballot boxes na titim etu pa for electoral commission there were a lot of constituencies anya full coalition ente be as a polling stations ni be 150 to date to be collecting 135 140 but the only reason why declare say what the be ka ho kra na and make a difference but it was a strategy. In fact, they did it in so many places for Ebuako North MP Nebisano the constituency then they did the same thing and then they no to me push it through. I'm gonna say ballot papers in so we had a responsibility to ensure say you be protected the sanctity of the state. That's why if you recall we made the analogy say you know the story of the Solomon and the two rivals yeah to aba ye nimsa ba ye lead. As at the time our mayor's press conference, we were in the lead. I didn't think say no. And it was clear, say, because they knew at the time to say we were in the lead in it, you know. That is basically what happened. And it was a right call from us at that time. Because, like I'm telling you, say I'm making our call no at that time. If we are not called on our people at that time to remain calm, and that we are in the lead enti yen hwie insuo ni akola ni nyina ngu ni yen say na me yes sure say bananka ye handing over so I just here enti and na make say uni denim and seated around the table uni complete information uni complete view of the issues enti it's okay when you are giving your own interpretation of how it should have gone, it's fine, but there was sole responsibility at the time as a government to ensure say we went through election 2024 with Ghana intact, and that is exactly what we did. In doing that, we have to cut our own losses.